right, the time has come for the Lexus. Sorry, I'm like super shaky today. It's time for the Lexus to finally get a new motor. I'm tired of this thing sitting here. I haven't driven it for about 6 months, so we're gonna be getting a new motor in it. It's coming tomorrow. It's got this new battery right there, and that's gonna go in because it was dead. And yeah, so if you guys want to follow along, I'm gonna be posting a video here soon about me putting the motor in. I went through a bunch of scenarios. I had a guy look at it, and cylinders 8 and 4 have oil or coolant in them. And I had a couple shops do some evaluations on it to figure out how much it's going to cost to do the repair on the what we're thinking is a head gasket. And what we decided to do, or what I decided to do, is I'm just going to get a new motor, because to get the repair done, it's going to cost me about $6,000 to $8,000. I've had 3 different shops give me their opinion on it, and that's kind of their estimate they gave me. So I just decided for $4,000 I can get a used motor with 80,000 miles on it and throw it in. So I've got a new AC compressor on the motor on this one, plus I have a new alternator that went on it. So cross our fingers. I've never done an engine install like this. I've done some minor mechanical stuff, but follow along if you want to have a good time and watch someone screw up a motor again on a Lexus GX470. Right now I'm getting this battery put in. These terminals were really bad and I need to get a new one, but the battery was dead. It's been sitting for about 6 to 8 months, and I've only driven it just a little bit. It actually hasn't been registered in a couple years, so I just haven't been able to drive it. So today, just getting a couple things ready for it, and then tomorrow the engine shows up and we'll throw that in. Wish me luck. All right, I've got a bad piston on the hood, so I'm gonna have to have an umbrella I've been using to keep this thing up, because that thing is shot. Doesn't even hold up anymore. That should do the trick. Keep that up. That's not going anywhere. All right, battery time. Throw that bad boy in. All right, get that all hooked up. Got a really nice ground wire there. Get this cable on there. Sparky spark action. Maybe not. Get some wrenches. Oop. Something's happening. Oh, I think it's my horn. I wonder if this has enough juice in it. Something's happening. Maybe? Nothing. Holy Annabelle. Things are slowly coming alive. It's either about to explode or stuff's getting primed. Not quite sure. I'm gonna figure out what's going on here. I'm just gonna keep putting this battery on here. I stopped. Trading one noise for another. All right, close enough. That needs to be tightened more. Wrong size. That's the wrong size. Also the wrong size. There we go. Okay, well, let's see what happens now. It's probably completely dead. Oh, oh, oh. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I gotta hook it up to something. All right, it needs a new battery, so I'm gonna go get a new one. It's kind of honking at me. It's not very happy. Okay, I got it started. Didn't need a new battery. There's a big old white cloud of smoke. Missed it. Well, that's fun. Get this all tied down. All right, we got her. That needs to be fixed too. Oh, this car. I miss it, but I hate it so much. She stinks. Oh yeah, don't mind that. That's just normal for most Toyotas I've ever driven. So you put it in drive, it's like knocking. See if you can hear it. It like lurches. I'm gonna take it for a little drive. All right, she's driving again, but you can definitely tell there's a lot going on under the hood that is not supposed to be happening. I had a full tank of gas. What the heck? This thing never had a full tank of gas. It's hard putting this much money into a new motor when it is actually driving pretty decent now. What do you do? All right, well, drives pretty well. I'm going to park it here for the night, and then tomorrow, new motor. All right, it begins today. So I got the car pulled in the garage. I have the new engine sitting right there. It just showed up today, and we are going to start digging into this thing. I'm gonna start taking off the air box, and then, a little overwhelmed with all the stuff this is gonna take, but we're just gonna get it done because I really need this car back. I need it on the road. What we're looking at, so I'm gonna take the air box off, try to get everything kind of disconnected that I can. I need to take the wiring harness off, and then I'm gonna start by taking this off. I'll try and walk through as much of this as I can, but it's also, I really just wanna focus on getting it done. So if you guys want a more in-depth video, I'm not doing it twice, but I'll try and cover everything I can. All right, there's one piece. One piece off. This off. Right size, probably a 10mm. That's the one. That's the one I need. All right, let's start. Let's start back here. One bolt down. Two bolts down. What the heck? Because it's the wrong size bolt.
What's bolted? What are you talking about? Your transmission or?
There's a, it's held up somewhere by a bolt, but I don't see said bolt. Oh, there's no bolt, that's why. One skid plate down. Okay, that one's down. I gotta get this bolt out. Here comes dust in the face again. Why are all my bolts the different sizes? The skid plate has like 4 different size bolts. What's getting me all wet?
This is what's probably in your belly pan.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna take that off. It's been a minute since I've taken this off.
It's not like it's not on there.
Well, it's not on there anymore. It's broken now.
That's a tough little sucker. I'll tell you what.
That one's toast.
Milwaukee, man, they don't mess around.
Yeah. Alright. Skid plate's off.
Right over here.
Alright, so under here, I've got the skid plate out. There was a skid plate here, and there's like the radiator. So I just put my bolts back where they were, there and there. I don't think there was one there. So those are all done. I did strip a bolt here, so I got to figure that out. But that's all done. I got to drain the oil here. Got to drain that oil. And then I got to work on getting this radiator all done. So that's next on the list.
This is 1/2 inch though.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now the fun part. I don't know when the last time this oil was even changed. Well, it comes out. That's a good sign.
It's not gumball, huh?
No. All right, so I got the engine oil just dripping out there for a little bit. So I'm gonna let that drip for a little while. Start working on the radiator. Oil is draining. I'm gonna take this hose off, and then I need to figure out how to drain this radiator. All right, take this off of here. Okay, before I do this, I'm gonna go down and drain some coolant out of the bottom of the radiator first. Down here on the radiator, just gonna undo this, drain it out. I'm worried that my other container that size, this one right here, worried that might not be big enough, so. I'm gonna apply pressure. I'm gonna put on the radiator cap first. Apply pressure to it as it's coming out. I'm not sure how messy this is gonna get. So far it's going pretty well. I mean, draining fluids is not hard. Oh, I think that's the end of the radiator. Nope, just a different string. I'm gonna take off the cap. All right, take this off of here. There we go. The hose clamp was kind of stuck on there. All right, I'll probably leave that hose on the radiator, so I don't have to worry about this hole fitting over here. So now, there's a couple bolts. I think there's 4 bolts, one here, here, and then down at the bottom. So I gotta figure out how to get those off of there. And then here in a little bit, I'll take off the radiator, which should be interesting because the clutch fan inside there, I'm not exactly sure how that's gonna get around that. So those are not fun to get off, especially with my abilities. So first things first, try to get everything disconnected for this, and then we'll worry about that as I'm taking it off. All right, back from spending time with the kiddos. So next on the agenda is I'm gonna take this off, and I'm gonna take off this plastic housing. Sorry, you guys couldn't probably see what was going on. Taking this off, I'm gonna take this housing off because my clutch fan is in the way. So I'll take this off, move it back, and then we'll go ahead and take the radiator out. Sounds easy enough. We do need to get those 2 hoses down there out. But yeah, let's get into it. I'll try and video what I can. It's getting low on lighting in here, so wish me luck. All right, so we're gonna take this out. I believe everything is disconnected. That can come off of there. That'll go there. Okay, so this needs to somehow...
So you got this notch right here too. That's going to be a pain right there.
What do you mean?
To fit it in between the battery and here, that notch. In order to, okay, there you go.
Done. This has always been free moving. Okay, so this is the only thing that's holding us up. This thing. So, however that needs to be pushed back. There we go.
not sure where you're looking.
There we go. Okay.
Get cherry
I'm getting caught up on something.
on right here. Okay, if you go right there now, you can pull it up. There you go.
Now I'm getting caught up here. Bada bing.
Bada boom.
Bada boom. All right. One radiator down.
I pull this out. Bada bing, bada boom.
Okay, that one's off.
Yeah, those stupid fan blades. Pain in the...
Okay. I don't have a radiator to put stuff on. All right.
Voila.
One ceiling fan.
I just put those back on there and then...
Yeah. Trying to put everything back where I found it, so I don't have to.
Yeah, so I'm not searching.
Yeah.
And it should drop down. Yep. Now pull your...
Oh, I see.
There you go.
So that pulls your serpentine belt off. And serpentine belt looks good.
Yeah.
Gonna be all squeaky. Squeak.
Okay, so this support has a bolt there and one on the bottom. So that bolt, I'm not sure, that's not the one you want to take out.
Where am I going?
Right there.
All right, so I'll show you what's going on here. So, okay, so AC compressor, there was a bolt here, and there's a bolt down below. So I had to go down from the bottom with a swivel and then my socket and then an extension. So I got those two things out, so I believe this should be free to come out here in a second. AC unit, or AC compressor is disconnected. So I gotta figure out how to keep that out of the way. And then,
The engine's going to come out and up, so we'll be fine.
Yeah.